And a shocking new picture is emerging tonight of a disaster at sea. More than 4,000 people on a luxury cruise when suddenly a sickening tilt of the decks breaks the calm. According to reports, the staff says there's no reason for concern. But a frantic scramble for survival ensues, with some even pushing children out of the way in the race to evacuate. Meanwhile, it seems at least one member of the boat's crew did see cause for concern: the captain himself. It turns out he was already in a lifeboat. In Italy tonight, here's ABC's Lama Hassan.
That is the sound of a last-ditch rescue effort here in the Mediterranean Sea. 5 days after this luxury cruise ship crashed, divers are actually blowing up parts of the Costa Concordia in an attempt to reach further inside it. Today, they made a grim discovery: 5 more bodies, but no survivors.
They just found 5 people dead, where the people go before leaving. They're supposed to go before they leaving the ship on the lifeboat.
So they just missed getting on the lifeboat?
We think so.
Italian investigators are now piecing together the details of what happened aboard the doomed ship, and they are laying the blame squarely at the feet of its captain, Francesco Schettino, who authorities say was dangerously close to shore. He is under house arrest after a hearing this morning. Prosecutors are considering charging him with manslaughter as the death toll in the disaster reaches 11 people. And today, shocking new audio tapes appear to show he abandoned the sinking ship while his passengers were still scrambling to safety.
Look, Schettino, you might have saved yourself from the sea, but I will put you through a lot of trouble. It will be very bad for you.
Officer, please.
There are no pleases. Get back on board. Go. There are already bodies, Schettino. Go.
Officer, how many bodies are there?
I don't know. I know about one. I've heard about one, but you must tell me.
Do you realize that it's dark out there and we can't see anything?
What do you want to do? Do you want to go home? It's dark, so you want to go home? Get on the stern of that ship, climb the ladder, and tell me what can be done, how many people are there and what they need, right now.
And while the captain had reportedly abandoned ship, chaos reigned. The ship's 4,200 passengers and crew tried to find their way to the remaining lifeboats.
And I keep praying the whole time for somebody to come and rescue us, because I had 2 kids and I thought I was going to die.
One of the boats was full of 200 people, went down and caught on the railing, and the lifeboat tipped sideways and then fell and swung, and everybody's screaming.
There was complete chaos. It really was like the Titanic. People are holding on for dear life. People are screaming.
Passenger Valerie Ananias says she and her family were among the last people to make it onto the lifeboats.
When we got on that boat, it was really, really listing at this point. It was very, very scary. If you did not hold on to any type of railing, you were not going to survive.
From the angle of the ship, you can see how difficult it was for the crew to lower the lifeboats into the water, and just how close it is to the shore. For those who did jump, it was only a short distance to get to safety. Those who made it to shore were greeted by townspeople bearing water, blankets, even shoes for the shocked survivors.
And then I heard the screams of the people when the ship started to tilt. And then at that point, all of Giglio, all of the people came out of their houses.
This hotel manager, who opened his doors to the survivors, compared the scene to 9/11.
But people were crammed in everywhere, in the garden, on the balconies, everywhere. It was incredible. A shocking night.
5 days after the most terrifying night of her life, Alex Beach still can't believe how the crew failed to provide even the most basic safety measures.
Never were we given the drill where you actually put the life jacket on and went to your muster station.
One of the first people to call Beach was her nephew, Modern Family star Jesse Tyler Ferguson. Now she is finally home safe in New Mexico, but her mind is on those who didn't make it back.
My lasting memory will be of those who were standing on the deck with their life jackets on, waiting to be rescued, and there were no more boats.
24 passengers are still missing, including an American couple taking their first big vacation since retiring. Tonight, their families are trying to look for a glimmer of hope in these dark seas. For Nightline, I'm Lama Hassan in Giglio, Italy.